Here we have this little beauty, red Escort, ours Cosworth, stunning looking car. When this came off the trailer, they just don't seem to date. They still look pretty today as they did when they first came out. Now, most of these cars now, they don't come out in the rain. They're stored away, they turn up to the odd show. And most owners still don't know the damage they're causing when they turn up to these shows. I'll just show you. I'll go around the car because every single panel is like it. Now this is a single stage paint, it's red, so it's soft, so it will mark easier. Luckily, the mad scientist from Angel Wax has managed to develop a ceramic coating for single stage. There's a different carrier in it, so it won't damage the single stage. But what I see over the years, turn up to a show, the car looks reasonably clean, but they probably would have driven it there. And because they want the car to look really good on the show, I open their bonnet, open their boot, pull out a couple of cloths, some quick detailer, then they go round and proceed to wipe the car down, just so it looks nice for everyone. But what they're actually doing is, will be a layer of dust from the drive, or there might even be a layer of dust just from the garage that it's stored in. Squirt some quick detail over it, wipe the dust, grit, contamination over the paintwork, and over time it starts to look like this. Now there's a picture that I'll put up after it's washed outside, and it looks striking outside. You don't see this, but all of this damage here is actually robbing the clarity and the depth of the paint. So, quick detailer, wipe round, smear all the dust and grit and dirt into the paintwork, and over time you end up with a car looking like this. I always say to people, if the car's dirty, leave it dirty. Because all you're doing is trying to make it look pretty for everyone else and damaging your paint. Now this car's never been detailed. Most of the paint is factory. It's had the odd little blow in here and there. But so this will be the first time in this car's life it's gonna have this sort of level of treatment. Come down to the skirts. If you imagine the skirts and the bottom, that's going to be the dirtiest section. But wipe that with a dry cloth with a bit of quick detailer. Now there are ways of doing it with a quick detailer at a show, but it involves using a stack of cloths, and even that way you can't guarantee that you're not going to inflict this sort of damage over time. What's the spoiler like? So, I've got my work cut out because it's going to be soft, it's going to be sticky, it's going to mar as I polish it. But the owner's realistic, he knows I'm not going to get it 100% perfect. It's a 30-year-old car. But as you can see, there's a vast, oh that's really naughty there, there's going to be a vast improvement on the car. So that's it. Stunning red, I think it's radiant red, mirrors. See that, it looks shiny there, it looks beautiful there. Now you could probably post a few pictures of that and say it's been done, but it's not until you put the lights on it. And when my big lights on, it looks awful.